There will likely just be one more opportunity for President Trump and Joe Biden to square off in person before Election Day on November 3rd. This week's debate was canceled due to President Trump's coronavirus diagnosis. 12 News reporter Kate Walsh spoke to our political analyst about what we'll likely see the candidates do instead to attract those undecided voters.
Instead of preparing for a debate this week, both candidates will be stumping instead in battleground states. President Donald Trump planning rallies and former Vice President Joe Biden hosting a Q&A in place of the debate format. Every vote counts, so every second counts for the presidential candidates from now through 8 p.m. on November 3rd in making that final appeal to voters. With early voting starting this coming week in Rhode Island and mail-in ballots already being submitted, the presidential candidates must give voters a reason to choose them right now. That's typically the significance of a debate.
It's that small block of people are saying about 12% of the voters that really haven't made up their minds yet. So by watching the debate, you basically get a sense of the two candidates for president. You can make your mind up a little bit more.
That's if voters could hear past the noise.
Just want to make sure.
Social media abuzz with voters across the board saying neither candidate could get their message across without the other interrupting.
The way Donald Trump came across in that debate, the polls have now shown Joe Biden opened up with about a 10, 12, 14-point lead nationally. So it looks like in the first debate, it did not work in Donald Trump's favor. The undecided voters tended to break more towards Joe Biden.
But 12 News political analyst Joe Fleming said Trump certainly didn't seal his fate there. By looking at history, he said President Obama redeemed himself in a second debate following a rocky first one in 2012. So Fleming explained why he believes Trump turned down the opportunity to debate this week virtually.
You do a virtual debate, what does it bring forward all the time? The coronavirus, which is the Achilles heel for Donald Trump at this point. So here they are doing virtual, and people are thinking, well, they're doing this because of the coronavirus. That's not a plus for Donald Trump.
While Biden is likely to play that up, Fleming said Trump should focus on what many believe is his strength, the economy.
Still finding in the polling there's a small number of voters that have not made up their mind. A lot of them are saying, I don't like the way Donald Trump acts, but I really like the way Donald Trump has done with the economy. That's been a big plus, so I'm sort of torn.
The third debate is still scheduled for October 22nd. I'm Kate Walsh, 12 News.